Christmas is coming up, y'all, and I have a fun little scrap kit that's available. Looks like this, and it is just the perfect little kit thing to get you started on your Christmas cards or gift tags or even Christmas themed swap projects like ATCs or anything like that. This is part of my Abandoned Treasures collections that I'm putting together through Canvas Corp Brands. So I'll put a link down below where you can go to their shop and you can buy one of these if you are interested. They are $19.99 for the whole kit, and I'm going to show you exactly what you get. This is a really good value for $19.99. This little kit, for your $19.99, you get this baggie full of 40 or more. They're called Glimmer chips. This is an old Tattered Angels product, and I know I'm making noise with all the plastic. Let me do it real fast. I'll rip it off like a Band-Aid and get it over with. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, let me show you what these are. These are little chipboard die-cut pieces. This pack happens to be all Christmas theme, and they're embossed, which means they have a raised impression that you can probably hardly see or not see at all. I am not sure, but I'll show you what to do to make those show up. And what I did with mine for most of them is used an ink pad and just went over them to make the embossed part, the raised part, show up, and it makes it look dimensional, and they're just super cute. I mean, they're good for embellishments on a card or the actual focal piece, right? So these are great. You get a whole thing full of these. I think there's supposed to be 49 or 47 in the kit. I can't remember exactly how many, but there's a lot. And they do have their peel and stick. And I have found that this sticky is not sticky enough for me in most situations. It is sticky, but you know, I have trust issues, so I use glue on mine too. So you get a whole thingy full of these. You get a package of something called Scrapbook nails, and these are just little paper attacher doodlies. I find that they work best in sort of an embellishment situation. So I'll show you how to use those. You will also get 15, that's 5 each, of 3 different patterns of Christmas themed ephemera. And yours may vary slightly from what you see here, but they will be super cute, I promise. And then you get, I believe it's 55 pieces of scrap papers, and these all mix and match to go with all of your things here and your stuff here. Everything is very mixy-matchy, so it all works well together. And these are different sizes, colors, and patterns, but they do coordinate, and they're not perfect. These are scraps, y'all. I mean, literally from scrap bins, cut off pieces, printing mistakes, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like a little surprise in each package. You just never know what you're going to get. But you will get, I believe that every single kit has some of this really great ivory and red paper. And then this flocked stripe is just fabulous. It's kind of fuzzy feeling. And then you get a bunch of basic colors to layer with. You get a dark green and then a real pretty deep blue and this kind of burgundy red color, a cream color, a dark chocolate brown, a craft color, and then this is sort of a like a metallic, not metallic, a pearly dark green. It's really pretty. And then this is a blue and red, kind of a heavier cardstock pattern paper, two-sided. So, you know, you have options. And then this pretty brown that has a little bit of rust color, and there's some green on some of them. And it's just solid brown on the back. So, you know, 50 to 55 sheets of scrap papers, about 5 of each. And then you also get, whoops, this set of 7 Gypsies Christmas greeting Claire stamps. Probably can't see them. I think I have one open somewhere. Yes. Okay, it's still clear and shiny and you can't really see it. I was like, no help at all. I don't think that's going to be helpful either. You just have to trust me how cute they are. Okay. Alright, if there was manageable glare, you could see that these are just really cute Christmas greetings, phrases, little doodahs. And there are 19 of these. So for $19.99, you get 19 stamps plus all of these, these, and this, right? Okay, so I think we've established it's pretty good value. Now what can you do with them? Well, I'll show you what I did with them, and then I'll demonstrate just a couple of techniques just to get you going. Now this kit is, you can make Christmas card fronts out of it, not the entire card. I did not include the, you know, folded cardstock to make the whole card because to me that was just, you know, it's plain folded cardstock. It's just added expense and shipping weight when that's something that most of us already have on hand or can get easily, right? So this kit is just for the card fronts. You can make tags out of it, complete tags, you know, but if you want to do cards, you're going to have to add your own folded piece or just whatever to make it finished. So, got a couple of these, this, even the leftover scraps when I had, you know, a bunch of cards made and I had a bunch of cut scraps. Look, it just made a cute little thing. Really adorable gift tags. Tags, cards. But see, here's a good example of how you can make the embossed parts stand out. And I just used an ink pad and some glitter glue. And that's all it took. And basically that's all I added of my own is just, you know, glue to glue everything together. And I used mostly Distress ink pads to color the chipboard pieces. And then some glitter glue, you know, like stickles or something. That's it. Everything else is already in the kit. So you can glitter or not, either way. And this is still out of the one kit. I think that one's my favorite. I don't know why. And it's just maybe kind of unusual for Christmas, red, white, and blue, but I'm loving that for Christmas. Or vintage. Oh, see, there's supposed to be another little mitten right there, and it has fallen off because I trusted the peel and stick, and I shouldn't have done it. And I've got more in here, but I think you get the idea. You know, you can make lots of stuff. That one, and that one. Okay, so I don't know how many this is. I think it was 30 something pieces, and then I still had stuff left over. This is what was left over from the one kit that I used. So I've got lots of cut pieces of papers and still lots of focal pieces left. And then, of course, you know, your stamps, or they don't get used up. So there you go. Okay, let me show you what I did on some of these other than just cutting and layering, and that was mostly what I did because it was fun, it was easy, it was not fussy, but you know, it gives you cute results. So let's use one of these from my leftovers. And I didn't use this big snowman, so let's use him. Let me zoom in a little bit. Now, all you have to do, or you can do this any number of ways, but to get the embossed parts to show up, what I like to do was take a ink pad, any dye ink pad, and then like one of these things that has the spongy pad, or you can use a sponge, or you can use a Kleenex, or you know, whatever. Don't make it hard, use what you got, but I happen to have a thing of these here at the office, so put some ink on that, and then just kind of lightly brush over, and see, he comes to life. There's his little features, and I like to kind of, you know, go heavily around the edges to give it some definition, or whatever. Get his little armpit. Come on. There we go. So, there is our snowman. And then what you can do if you want, make them sparkly, is add some glitter glue. I've got some, this is Stickles in a diamond color. And you can just trace what's already there, basically. That's what I did. There you go. Now you'll just want to let this little guy dry really good, and then he is ready to be used on your card in some way. But that's about all there is to it. Just cut and layer, add some ink pads or whatever to the glimmer chip pieces to bring out the detail, and then embellish with the little stickles or something else, and there you have it. Oh, well, let me show you how these scrapbook nails work. Okay, these are weird. Oh, look, I've got one left from my package. Here's what I do. Usually, I have to pick this off with my teeth. Okay, I will spare you that and actually try to, maybe tweezers. Get under there and pry it. Oh, there we go. Okay, can you see what this is all about? See, it's got the little it's got the little stem, like an earring, you know, and you poke that through the paper, and then it's got this little donut-shaped piece that goes on the back that holds it on there. Okay? So, what I do is, now you can do this with several sheets of paper, but if they're too thick, it doesn't work very well. But just for a couple of pieces, it will work. I usually take a pokey tool and then poke me a hole And then shove my little post down in there. You don't really need a hole punch for it because that post is not very big. It's, you know, it's kind of teeny. You just need a pokey tool sized hole for it. Then you put the donut deal over the back and just push down. There we go. Push down, and there you have it. Secure on the back, and then you have your little decorative thing on the front. So that's how the scrapbook nails work. And these might show up in other kits too, because we have these in every color and shape that you could possibly imagine, and large quantities of them. So yeah, we need to make good use of those, right? So that's how those work, and this is how these work, and of course you probably know how these work. And then you just take your papers and you start layering stuff, and you will have seriously, you know, 30 card fronts in no time. Or probably you can make a lot more gift tag, you know, to from things. Oh gosh, you can make a ton of those from this kit. And this comes with the little to from stamp, or this one says a gift for you. And another one I used a lot was this border one, because that's really cool. So there you have it. A little kit to get you started, get you going on your Christmas cards or gift tags or whatever. I will put a link down below to the shop. These, anytime I put these kits together, there's a limited number, and it could be 20. Could be 100, but it's most likely going to be somewhere between 20 and 100. So you have to grab them if you want them. What I'm trying to say is, once they're gone, they're gone. Parts and pieces may come back and show up in other kits, but this kit, like it is, you know, when it's sold out, it's sold out. So grab it if you want it. And let me know if you have any questions. And also, I would love to see if you end up making some cards or tags out of the kit. Let me see. Send me a link to your video, or a picture, or, you know, whatever, because I think that would just be really cool to see what kind of different looks we can all get from the same kit, right? I think so. Okay. That is all I have for now. The end.